Hey pretties, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Thania and I film all kinds of pink, girly, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos on this channel. So if that's something you're into, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and push the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos. So for today's video, I decided to do a how I curl my hair because a lot of you guys have been asking recently, especially since this video, and then I posted this picture on Instagram, and after that I was like, okay, I have to do it because there's way too many of you guys wanting to know how I curl my hair and all of that good stuff. With it, I also show you guys how I blend my short blonde hair with these beautiful long luscious hair extensions to create this look right here. I also want to let you guys know that this also works if you straighten your hair, so you don't have to curl your hair for this little trick or these tricks I'm going to show you to work. And also you damage your hair less, and you will see why once we get started in the tutorial. Most of the time my extensions are already curled, so it takes me like 2 seconds to do my hair because I just clip in my hair and do all the steps you see, except without all the curling part of it, you know, because I don't have to curl it. I just kind of clip it all in and then I just kind of retouch areas, and literally my hair is done in like 10 minutes. So it's so nice and such a handy little trick if you guys want to know how to avoid doing your hair. This girl, oh my gosh, ain't nobody got time to be doing this every single day, but I know it looks so pretty. And like most of us wish we did this every single day. I know I wish I did. So yeah, hopefully this helps you out in some way, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so this is usually how I start. This is what my hair looks like after it air dries. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry I will blow dry it, but for the most part I like to let it air dry because I don't like putting too much heat more than it's about to get with styling it. Of course, with blonde hair comes a lot of maintenance, so I do use some stuff to protect my hair so it doesn't fall off, and I use this Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. The reason why I use this over any other oil is because this oil doesn't make your hair brassy. A lot of other oils can make your blonde hair brassy. If you don't have blonde hair, then I guess you don't really have to worry about that. But this also has up to 400 degrees protection, heat protection in it, so that's another reason why I use it. I just like to run that to the ends of my hair. I did already put some of this when my hair was damp as well, but I just like to add a little bit more before I style, just for that extra protection and to make sure that it got evenly distributed everywhere. It also makes my hair just feel really soft, and you know, it's the most important to run it over the tops of my hair because I won't really be styling the bottom of my hair. You guys will see here in a minute what I do, because I do have short hair and I have a blunt cut, so in order to blend it with my hair extensions and everything, I do have to, you know, kind of do a few tricks to do that. So I'm going to teach you guys how to blend your hair extensions, and the method that I use works with straight and curled hair because I know it can be hard to blend extensions when you have such short hair and such long extensions. So what I'm going to show you is going to change your life. So to do that, I just like to run my comb through it, make sure all of that went evenly around my hair. And it's so crazy because I just got my hair done like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and my hair grows so much. Like, I had cut it to here, it's already like grown like half an inch already, which is so crazy. And all I do is take prenatal vitamins and drink lots of water, so no secret there. I also do a lot of hair treatments and stuff, but I feel like that will be for another video. I can show you guys all my hair care routine. But yeah, for now, you guys were asking me to show you how I blend my extensions and how I curl my hair. So now that I've done all of this, I'm going to just talk to you guys a little bit about the hair extensions I use, because I know you guys are going to ask. Basically mixed 2 sets of hair extensions. I have my Luxury for Princess set right here that I use every single day. And then I also bought these on Amazon, and I use mainly just these pieces. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of this at the tops of my hair, and you will see why. These are more like ombre, and my Luxury for Princess are more like just blonde, so you can see the difference here. So yeah, I like to use both of them because I do like that lightness at the bottom of my hair that the Princess for Luxury has, but these help blend my actual like hair down because these match the ombre that my hair has, if you guys can see. So these again I got on Amazon, and it was, I believe it was like a 9-piece set. And I guess I will tell you guys like the difference between my Luxury for Princess ones and these. And hold on. Well, first of all, these are more expensive. I have some more of the Amazon ones clipped here. I just want to kind of gather them so you guys can see kind of what I'm gonna tell you. So this is literally the thickness of the ones on Amazon. It's only like 160 grams, I believe. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I'll overlay the listing here so you guys can see all the info. So it's not very much hair. So this, I could not wear this alone with my hair because it just wouldn't really blend, and it would be really thin. So if you're gonna buy the Amazon ones, I would recommend them more for like fullness if you plan on only wearing the Amazon ones, or if you have very thin hair, then those would work for you. But I don't, like I have fine hair, but I have a lot of hair. I have a lot of like fullness to my hair, so I need more thickness. So the Luxury for Princess ones, I'm gonna gather all of the pieces here. These are so much thicker. I believe these are 260 grams. Of course they are more expensive, but they're worth it because you get so much hair. Like look how much hair this is compared to that. It's just so much thicker. Like my hand wraps around it and it's just so much thicker than the other set of hair extensions. You guys will see how I install them and why I install them the way that I do, and why it creates that really pretty like end result. I like to go ahead and plug in my curling iron. This is the Lange 1-inch curling one. This one's the one that has like all the bells and whistles with it, so it like changes temperature and all of that good stuff. I'll link the exact one down below for you guys. The blow dryer I use is also from Lange. It's this pink blow dryer, so I'll link that as well. When I do blow dry my hair, that's my blow dryer. So I have my pink extension cord. I'm just gonna plug that curling wand in. I'm gonna turn it on, and I do like to turn up the heat all the way to 450 because I like to curl my hair fast. I'm going to show you guys what I do while that warms up. Okay, you are going to need hair ties, preferably some that blend with your hair, or even the little clear elastic ones will work. I like to use these. And then you're going to need bobby pins. I have 2 ready right here. You're going to need probably more than 2, just depends on the thickness of your hair. The first thing I like to do is take my hair and part from the ear back like so. Clip so you can clip up your hair. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side and connect it. Okay. I'm going to take all this hair and just tuck it away. And so we are left with all this hair down here. So I do not put heat on like half of my hair. I literally only put heat on the top of my hair. Don't want is to have a piece of hair extension and it looks long and you have this poking out. You know what I mean? Because that's not cute. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do a simple 3-strand braid. And this part takes a little bit of skill. If you are not good at braiding, you can do just like a twist. Basically, I am braiding this hair to hide it, because we don't want this little baby poking out. This little baby is not cute. So I like to just twist it around. I guess I should like show you the back of my head. I like to just twist it around like so. And then bobby pin this little thing in place. Sometimes it takes like 2 bobby pins. It can take 4. On mine, I usually just use like 2. It depends how secure I want it to be. Like if I'm gonna be out all day and like, you know, I have like a long day ahead of me, then I'll secure it more. But most of the time I don't secure it that much because I'm only gonna be ready for like 2-3 hours to film, so I don't need it to be super secure. To start out with my luxury for princess hair, because I like how the lightness looks at the bottom of my hair. So I will just grab probably this 2-piece strand to begin with. I always use a wide tooth comb to detangle my hair and my hair pieces because it literally makes them last longer, because they shed less whenever you use a wide tooth comb to brush them rather than like a paddle brush or whatever. So then all I do, well, first of all, I like to clip this one lower. So I'm going to clip it low right there. Make sure it's really secure. And this will even help you secure that braid in place. I'm going to grab another piece. This time I'm going to grab the 3-piece. And this one, of course, is going to be clipped on higher. Sometimes reclip it if it doesn't feel like secure enough. So then whenever you bring your hair forward, you don't see any of that, you know, hair at the bottom, like those little random strands. So then whenever you look at the back, the way that we clip this over the braid, it hides it at the same time. So you don't have like a bulge sticking out there or anything. So now I like to curl my hair as I go. So I just take about a 1-inch section of hair and I literally just curl it going away from my face. And the very bottom pieces here near the bottom of my head or my neck or whatever, I'd like to curl all the way up, if that makes sense. And then when we get towards the top, I literally only curl the bottom of my hair, like the parts that are like under my ear. So we do that. I feel like I'm so instructional, like step 1, step 2, step 3. So you want to kind of let it cool a little bit. In the meantime, we're just going to curl another inch. Know how to use a wand? Do I need to like explain that? Because I feel like everybody should know or already knows, because wands have been a thing for so long. This wand literally curls my hair so fast, like it doesn't need to be on there long at all. This is probably one of the best curling wands I've ever used, and I've used a lot of wands back in my day. Hi, baby! Guys, look at my baby. I'm so happy because she ran out for 4 days and we found her, and mommy was so sad, but we found her. Yeah, I literally like had a dream that we found her like while she was missing, and I woke up crying, and then like a day later we actually found her. I was so happy. I had to like pinch myself. These are my little babies. I can't be without them. She's literally just like an indoor cat. So I was scared for her being out in the wild, and it turned out that she literally just hid underneath the shop that's in the back of our house, and I don't even know if she had eaten. We did put food outside and her litter box, but I think she was scared or something, so she just like hid it down there. And so I don't think she had eaten much, because she came back looking kind of skinny, and then she went straight for the food and she was eating so much. So that made me feel so sad, bless her little heart. But yeah, I'm so happy we found her. Manny literally went outside and started calling her name, and I don't know why, like we had looked everywhere. We had even looked near our shop as well, and I'm just not sure why we hadn't tried like yelling out her name. But as soon as we yelled out her name, she responds to us. So we would yell out her, he yelled out her name and she just went meow. And then so he yelled out her name again, and then she's like meow. And so she kept meowing every time he yelled her name, so we knew it was her, but he kept doing it so he could figure out where exactly she was, like from the sound. And then that's how we ended up finding her. I was so happy. Whew. Allergy season, guys. So after you've let those kind of cool off, this is what the curls look like. And then once you brush through them, you'll get that result that you guys saw in my photo on Instagram. So let's do this side. I just like to make sure that it's not tangled. So the way that you use a wand is you literally take it and then you turn it in upside down, and then you take the hair and you just wrap, twist, wrap, twist, wrap, twist until it's all the way to the bottom. Easy. If you guys want to, I'll do it again. Well, I don't know if you want me to or not, because like, you can answer me right now, but I will do it again for you guys. Wrap, twist, wrap around, twist, wrap around, twist, wrap around, twist. And I always curl my hair away from my face. Really important to do like these same kind of portions of hair, because it'll make sure that your curls like kind of come out the same size, if that makes sense. So phone or whatever, see what's going on Instagram. And while I let it cool off, either that or I'll watch YouTube videos while I do this, or Netflix. I've been watching a show called Katie Keene. Have you guys seen it? It's on the CW. If you download the CW app on your smart TV or on your phone, you can literally watch it for free. Sorry guys, I was drinking coffee and it just like, it's still there, you know. But yeah, you can literally watch it for free, and it's so much like the Carrie Diaries and like shows like that. I love it so much. It's become one of my favorites. We're going to let more hair here loose, and now we want to part from like the end of our brow, right? I like to do one side at a time just so my hair doesn't tangle. And also, doing your hair like this, it will really protect your actual hair from damage, because you're literally not putting heat on like half of your hair, you know? Alright, it's good enough. So now I'm going to take this hair, which make sure we grab all of it. You missed a little piece. And guess what we're going to do again? We're going to braid it. And this is if you have very thick hair or a blunt cut or short hair. Most of the time you can probably get away with just doing the bottom, especially if you have longer hair or if you have finer hair. But I do have, or not finer, but thicker hair. I do have a lot of hair, and even though my hair is fine, like the texture of it, I have a lot of hair. And I also have a blunt cut and my hair's short. So, of course, I have to do this for mine, but for most of you, you can get away with just clipping the bottom of it. And this trick also works so well if you want to straighten your hair instead of curl it. This is literally how I get my hair to blend when it's straight. I just clip away all of my actual hair and just let the extensions, you know, do their job. Alright, so we're going to clip this back. I need to grab more bobby pins. Running out of bobby pins, so I have to dig in my drawer for all the ones that I just throw in there when I'm cleaning. Does anybody else do that? Like, you have like a hair drawer and you just throw a bunch of loose bobby pins into it and just not worry about them until later, until you're finally run out of your pack of bobby pins, and then you're like scrambling for bobby pins. because I have a really bad habit of doing that. I found the second one. So normally I just need two. I just clip like the very end of the hair and then kind of like the middle of it. And since I am clipping like the extensions to that part of my head, like I feel like I don't need to secure it as much because extensions kind of secure it in place at the same time. For Princess, guys, look how many of these 4 clip pieces they put in their sets. Like, I was like so happy about this. Well, this one's a 3 clip, but there's like 3 4 clip pieces in there. I remember the extensions I used to use before only had like 1 of these. So we're gonna use this really long one. I always like it, like the less pieces I have to use, the better. So I really like this, like these big long clips. So brush them. And then I try to clip it as close to my hair, like the parted line, as possible. But I know that if you do have trouble making your extensions stay clipped in, then like maybe you have really like slippery hair, I don't know, then you can tease it and that'll help it stay better. But I've never had to do that to mine. Honestly, the one trick that I have used in the past is like to twist my hair and then clip it, like a piece of hair. But I guess because I do this, like I have like that part in the back, it just really holds on. And now we're just going to curl all this. And of course, I'm going to probably speed forward because I already talked your ear off when I curled the whole bottom part. And you probably get how to curl your hair by now, so. Like the bottom half of my hair, we are going to start doing the top, and I'll show you guys kind of what I do, why this helps my hair blend better and all of that. So the first thing I like to do is kind of part my hair into 2 pieces this way, because we're not going to be adding too much to the back because we're adding to the side, so it'll kind of like connect to the back, if that makes sense. So of course I always continue to brush because my hair gets tangled easy. So believe me, blonde hair, black hair, any color of hair I've had, my hair just literally tangles so easy. So I start by doing kind of this side of my head first, and we're just gonna clip this back. Oh, what you guys are gonna say, I could just ombre the Luxury for Princess ones, but I don't really want to ruin my expensive Luxury for Princess hair extensions, and these were cheaper on Amazon, so of course this was the easy solution for me. So I'm going to just clip this in. And see, the reason why I don't like to bring these my Princess for Luxury hair extensions all the way to the top is because if I do, you will be able to see this part really bad anytime that I like move my head or anything. If my hair parts even a little bit, you'll be able to see it because of how blonde it is versus my roots. And this blends into my roots a lot more, not totally, but it's less noticeable because it is darker towards the top of my head. So at this point, I like to just take my hair with the extensions and curl them together so that they're cohesive. So you can see how much better this matches. Like it almost, you can't even almost tell where my hair ends and where the extension begins. Well, now you can because, you know, it just fell out. But yeah, so I like to take this and probably go like around where my mouth is, and I start curling there. I do not curl all the way to the root of my head because I don't like that flouncy look like at my root, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically it's like curling the bottom pieces of my hair. And I know it looks like the Amazon and the Luxury for Princess extensions won't blend, but they actually do blend, which is pretty cool. So this also allows for my hair not to get burned as much, since we aren't curling as much of it because my hair is shorter. So it's like basically only curling the very ends of my hair, of my real hair. And like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it. So far, I'm just gonna bring all the hair here with it and show you guys how well it all blends together. Especially when I brush it out, it all just looks so cohesive. Alright, so that's one piece there, and I like to add one more little piece. And again, these are a lot thinner, so they also blend a little bit easier. So we're gonna take one more. This is one of the 2 clips. Of course, we're gonna brush it, and these are super soft. Again, we're just gonna take my hair, not the one we already curled, girl. Yeah, my hair and the hair extension hair. We're just gonna push that back so it's not in the way. And again, 1-inch sections, and do the same. Again, I'm not starting at the very root of my hair to curl, just the bottom half. And I do like the curls to be a lot more like, I guess, soft and like flouncy, like not too tight. The last, like the top of my hair, and we're just going to part it in 2. I'm just going to curl literally the very end, just to blend it. Literally wrap my hair like what, twice? Once? Yeah, like about twice. Hair just happens to be like, oopsie. You can't really see the clip as much, you know? Like if I had this clip in there though, and then my hair splits, it's like super obvious. Makes sense? Makes sense? I hope you guys understand what I'm getting at here. But yeah, this side of my hair is done. And you can see how well my hair blends into the hair extensions. So now we're going to take the other half of my head here. It's looking a little wonky. And we're going to basically do the same thing. Makes it swoop, you know what I mean? Like it makes a blend. Like you can even get away with not doing much to it like that. And literally all of it. Let me get up so I can show you. Yeah, like that. And then this front piece, I don't really do anything. I just swoop it back. I just swoop the hair back. And it just stays. I have like these little curly like pieces, so I just go in and straighten those really quick. So this part, I just kind of flip it back so that it kind of remains like it has like that curl to it, you know? That way it doesn't look like straight and then the rest of the hair is like curly. So I just grab, first of all, I like to make sure those baby hairs are really straight. And then I just go in and curl it back like that. Ta-da! That's how I do my hair. So one more thing I like to do sometimes, not all the time, it depends if I'm feeling extra, is I will take this little brow stuff from Benefit. It has like this little brush, and I will just use the dark side of it, and I'll feel my hairline a little bit. It just makes it look a little nicer. It doesn't make like a huge difference. I guess I should show you the back, huh? How it looks from the back. Okay, so here's kind of how it looks from the back. That's everything for how I curl my hair. These are the results right here. It's super flouncy and wavy and beachy and voluminous, and you know, I just love it. This is one of my favorite ways to do my hair recently, besides straight, because I love straight hair. But this, I don't know why, I have fallen in love with this hairstyle, with it parted down the side, looking like this, looking like a lion. Roar. So much hair. I feel like it's so much hair, but it looks so good. So yeah, hopefully this answered your questions about how I do my hair. You guys learned a few tips and tricks on how to do your hair. If you use my tutorial, tag me. I want to see your beautiful lion hair. So tag me on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you like to post on, because I would love to see and show you some love. Alright guys, if you stayed until the end, leave this emoji right here in the comment section. I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Mwah. Bye!